one before doing anything else. That's the thing. That's kind of
Well, because week 2 starts tomorrow, right?
yeah. If it wasn't for that. If it wasn't for that, it'd be like, yo, find the stolen golden age component in the Rift Lost sector on Nessus. Yeah, you gotta try this thing. I don't know. I hope the trailers show it off cool, or the trailers showed it off properly. You're gonna be like, damn. It's the only thing I can say is it's literally a Vex gun.
Yeah, it kind of looks like one.
Yeah, does it always fire?
Don't know.
No, like when I mean it's a Vex gun, I mean like it is. It is a full-on Vex gun. No, it always fires it. You know those Vex that shoot those giant things? I think it's like the harpies, the ones I always call Vex with legs. Now we shoot what they shoot. Where are we going anyway? It's a lost sector, that's all I know. Find the golden one in the Rift Lost sector on Nessus. Where's the Rift Lost sector on Nessus? I think it's somewhere behind me. I haven't done Lost sectors here in ages. Oh, could be, I see a wall here. Looks like it is. Apparently it's also a little overpowered at the moment also, but that I don't know the full deets on.
Okay, Captain. If we're going to bring any kind of fight to the conductor, I'll need to reclaim some of my original Exodus Black tech.
I like it. I like it a lot. Only switching it off because I was working on something else, but it's fun. I like when games kind of do that, like you don't think, what are they going to come up with next? They can't come up with something next, and then they come up with something that's just like, oh, was not expecting that. Was not expecting them to give us a literal Vex weapon. Makes me wonder when we're gonna get the Fallen homing beacons. I think Dave's muted at the moment.
Why was it? I swear.
I see something highlighted up here. There's a thing up here highlighted.
You are.
I haven't collected it yet.
Me in a chest?
I mean this big box right here.
Oh.
Golden Age tech module. I think it says we need to collect or find a couple. I don't know if they're all in this room or what. Oh no, there's another one, and it's highlighting the same. Oh, there's another one over here, on me.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'd be nice if that asshole wasn't still there. It keeps pointing me up to that one, but we already got that one.
I know, I was about to say the same thing, or plus there was one next to it.
I don't see one next to it.
Oh, I think I found another one. Yep.
Coming.
Any places.
It kind of has like a little... I'm gonna try, it probably won't help, I'm gonna try switching my ghost. Oh, found one. This one was really out in the
Oh,
open.
I see that.
So there should be one more. And watch, this is like all we have to do
Oh,
for the
found
rest.
it. Sorry.
I was gonna say, watch, like we just do this and then it's like the end. End of the week.
Safe upgrade.
New step. Upgrade failsafe and now. God damn it, this is gonna be the end. I'll probably post these both up at the same time then.
Better at researching how to destroy you.
Wait, don't work tomorrow?
I do.
Oh, okay. The reason I asked is because I was just thinking, like, wait a sec. When I said how long are you gonna be up for, you were like, I'm up for as long as you are, and I was just like, wait a sec, what?
You said you were both off tomorrow, so I imagine you're not going to be up to like 1.
I don't know. I'm gonna be up to 1. What kind of madness is this?
The madness of Travis trying to play Mr. Ketchup. As
You
well as
caught
I
up
am
pretty
trying.
quick. Taki or no Taki? No Taki. Boca failsafe. Taki. No Taki! I don't know. There's like a mix of Taki and a mix of no Taki, and still. Yeah, machine gun and a trace rifle have now been added.
Vex, solar damage.
Wait.
Also, nice armor.
Thank you. And there are waiting, I suppose, more.
Kind of cool if you could change the color, though.
You mean like that?
Yes.
It was the solstice, so it changes to whatever my my
Yep.
ability is.
I was gonna say that.
It actually looked nice. I mean, it's not me wearing my normal Titan look, so.
Yeah. Look more techy.
So we need to kill stuff using fire. Is what I gather. Just trying to see. Does it only kill Vex using fire? I'm wondering if there's like a fiery spot.
I just switched my sidearm to a sidearm and a machine gun that has fire. That's all I have on me that does fire.
I'm gonna go to Nessus, see what's a good Vexy spot on Nessus. Gonna go there. I'm just wondering if it's gonna be quicker and easier going to like that rather than do some of the battlegrounds and things, because you're not always gonna get Vex there, right? We do
Yeah.
battlegrounds. We're not guaranteed a Vex.
Guaranteed. Nope. It doesn't specify that it has to be in a certain area, does it?
No, it does not. So I'm just. This spot doesn't have Vex. I was trying to remember where they normally spawn on Nessus. Clearly not here. I think Watchers are Triangle. They spawn close to Triangle. I don't know if they spawn close to Watchers.
Attention
Really?
all crew members. Incoming fallen craft with elevated ether signatures.
Clearly, I'm going the wrong direction at the moment. Oh, you know what would be a good spot? Spire of the Watcher. Mostly Vex. And I'm pretty sure a lot of Vex keep spawning in the beginning of that, so if this doesn't work... I could load in like a Vex strike, but the concern would be it'd need to be something me and you can get into. Any luck with the Vex yet? Because I think I took a wrong path. I should have went to Watchers. If you're following me, it's nothing but fallen. Yeah, I'm going up to Watcher's Grave, and then gonna go from there to the Triangle. I know top of the Triangle, a bunch of Vex normally spawn in. I say that, and the first thing I see when I spawn in at the Watcher's Grave is frickin' Cabal.
Yep.
I turn and I just see the Cabal jumping. It's like, I'd say these are the only. Like, I like the seasonal model. I'm very fond of the seasonal model. I like that Destiny seasonal model is pretty much, hey, here's a semi-unique activity.
It's just annoying when it's like kill certain type of enemies a certain way. It's like, well, okay, I gotta find them, but certain events aren't guaranteed because they rotate, which is fun that they rotate because it'd be boring if it was all the same, but you can't guarantee be like, oh, I go here and kill.
Yeah, it's full on a mix of. Oh, want to use. Yeah, because need to. Okay, it's going. Need 50 enemies though. Oh, I'm not even tracking it. Or I don't think I'm tracking. Am I tracking it? 4 of 100. Never mind. I was tracking something different.
Yep.
They only spawn here. No, they spawn on Neptune. Do you want to go to Neptune or do you want to try 4 of 100? Jesus Christ. This is where I go, oh my god, really? Really, guys?
Yep.
I'm 10 out of 100, but still.
Still out of 100.
I'm just trying to think where it really spawns a whole bunch.
Yeah, because I'm just being football where I'm at.
Oh, where I'm at, I'm getting.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill your kill, right?
That's why. That's what I'm thinking. Like, let's try it. Spire the Watcher is right there. Might work, might not work. We'll see.
And we'll know until we try.
Pretty sure vast majority of Vex keep spawning in the beginning. I mean, we have to run up a little bit, but after that we get a whole bunch of harpies and stuff that keep spawning. I don't think they stop.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site.
But stuff like that, it's stuff when it stops and it's like, oh, now do 100 of these kills, and now go to Helm, talk to Helm, and then go do something else, and then go back to Helm. That's the only thing there for seasonal stuff where I start going like, oh, really?
Yep.
I mean, it is, like you said, it is better than probably being like, just do the seasonal mission 2 times this week. But at least doing the seasonal mission is a little bit more rewarding and a little bit more, hey, I'm doing something better than running around like a headless chicken trying to find.
Arc surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix.
And this just make sure you don't finish the... This we could just do in the beginning, can't we? Because enemies just keep on spawning.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking here should maybe make this a little bit more... And this is all my fault. I'm taking full and utter blame of it. If we had played a little bit more earlier in the week, and we had more time, Not to mention if you were caught up and we did some of this a bit more sooner, I would be a little bit more relaxed and probably been like, let's do strikes and see where we get, and if we don't get to the point by the end of the strike, then we'll do another video. But things happened, and I'm just admittedly, I don't need to rush, don't get me wrong, I don't need to rush, but I'm admittedly being a little like, yo, let's just try and do this.
Stuff we don't always take our time either.
If we fall behind this week, we're just gonna fall behind next week.
Domino effect.
I believe mine's going up. I think a lot of harpies spawn in the as well, which is nice. I honestly can't see. Every time I open it up, I get the Dark Prince Turtle, Daz, and Akiko. They're on. Sorry about that. Nothing spawns in. I know wherever I'm at, it looks like I'm almost at the halfway mark. No. I think it's gonna be interesting seeing when season or episode 2 starts up. I know that I'd probably be soloing, but it'll be interesting seeing that. Because they're gonna start doing the all the episodes or all the parts of an act at once. So that would be a little bit more able to do everything all in 1 week, but then you have to wait a little bit longer for the rest. But then you could probably pace things a little bit better than how I've clearly paced things. Speaking of how I pace things, at least we're also now both technically caught up.
Yep.
Even if we might not be at the exact moment number at the moment, but at least we're both caught up, and by tomorrow we'll be at the same. That was good. My Destiny videos will be a week or two behind, but that is also whatever.
Fair.
That's whatever. I think they, at the moment, get the most views of anything, or at least people clicking on them going, hey, I wonder what this is, but then not watching it.
That's unfortunate.
It's whatever.
62?
I honestly can't see. It keeps giving me a second. You're at 62?
Yep.
I'm at 80. And then they stop spawning.
Yep. Maybe...
You're at 80?
Nope. Just say maybe try plugging thing in, but don't we need a big guy to do that too?
Yeah. That's why I know they're going to keep spawning. It's just going to take...
Like 2 seconds.
I think the only thing that probably won't spawn back in is just the,
The guys up top?
yeah. Which I'm kind of surprised. I expected those ones to actually spawn back too.
I assume you probably have to progress the thing maybe to do it more.
They're probably just there to be like a slight hindrance. Whereas these guys are supposed to be more of a hindrance. Like the big guys are just, you need them to get the buff to do the doors, and the little guys are probably just supposed to be so that you can't just kill the big guy and then run and do this with ease.
Exactly.
And then since you can't do the doors without the big guys and it's on a timer, you know the big guys are just gonna keep spawning in. Secure the data field, please. Yeah, goes there. Oh my god. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm sitting at 87.
That's fine, that's fine. I'm looking at the next thing, I guess.
$96. Just need 4 more to spawn in. Alright, I'm done for whatever the next thing is.
Yeah, you're done for whatever the next thing is. Let's see how many times we need to do this. And which one was I using?
What do I do for the next thing anyways?
It just says do either any of the seasonal activities and Vex box bosses defeated.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That was really... If we don't finish this tonight, then I apologize. I'm not gonna... We're doing this late. Both of us work tomorrow, and, you know, I'm not gonna...
And it's almost 10 o'clock.
Infrastructure has been co-opted by the conductor. Do what you do best, Captain.
10 o'clock, we're both... Yeah, so... I was actually really... I've been somewhat looking forward to Little Nightmares, and it just... Every time something kept coming up, so I just didn't end up doing it. And then of course, doggy sitting didn't exactly help either.
No, well, looks like he had fun in the photos you get shot.
Oh yeah, always have fun. Remy is a really good dog. The only problem is that he's...
Until I saw the one where I think he's trying to jump it up on you.
Oh yeah.
Or you're hugging him or something.
I'm a human chew towards him. I'm a human chew towards him. He's an old English bulldog or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is that he's got a lot of love. And he's to be honest, he's very, very well behaved. It's funny. With the way he looks and sometimes with the way he acts, you wouldn't think him to be as behaved, but he's super behaved and it's amazing. But he's also sometimes very attention needy. Yeah. When he wants to play, you gotta play. And if you don't play, then he gets all barky and look at me.
Makes sense. Some dogs need more of that than others.
Yeah. So, I think the other thing too is like, I give him a lot of that attention. Or when he's with me, I probably set some of his training back a little bit. Not to be. I probably give him a little bit more free reign, and I also give him a little. I think I play with him maybe a little bit more rough than his actual owners.
Yeah.
But that's cool. That's cool. I love him either way.
Sure.
And he loves me. It's just, it does make it so that when I want to play a video game, no game gets played.
That's fair.
I have to resort to various tactics to try and get his attention off me, and those tactics don't always work. For instance, I've been informed that he loves to watch movies, and to be honest, yes, he will watch snippets and bits and pieces of movies, but he hasn't really sat to watch the whole movie with me. That being said, to be fair, it's also, I do play with him a lot, so to him it's probably, hey, I could sit there and watch this movie.
Or playtime.
Yeah. Whereas with his actual owners, they probably don't, I don't mean to be rude, I just don't think they play with them as much, or the way I play with them. So, he probably is more when it's with them, hey, I can watch a movie, whereas with me, it's, why watch a movie when I can chew on my favorite person in the world? Although I did distract him earlier with, some dog videos on YouTube. It was really cute watching his head tilt towards some of it.
Nice.
But also now that he's not here, I can actually also play video games now. I say that and then I'm gonna not play video games. X bosses is actually going by really quick. This might be a little bit quicker than expected.
I'm just waiting for you. Damn it, I spoke too soon.
Oh, I think the Vex bosses says 60. It might just be, like major enemies, not actual bosses.
Fair enough.
This is probably where I'm gonna get screwed up now, but that's because my specimen thing was full.
The Vex's retreat has left you a path straight to their nerve center. All the
I'm assuming the specimen thing is what's gonna... Nope. I thought the specimen thing would probably fix that up, but that wasn't going to be the case.
Yeah.
This is the other thing that just gets me with seasons. Not gonna argue or complain, but the other thing that just gets me with seasons is, yes, sometimes it is go do this mission X amount of times, and it's kind of like, just let me do it once. Let me do it once, give me the seasonal story, and then let me get on with essentially whatever I want to do the rest of the week. That being said, I understand. This isn't me defending Bungie. This isn't me defending Destiny. This is me just saying I do understand the aspects of why they do a lot of the things they do, and why they do a lot of do this mission 3 or 4 times to get your pinnacles and stuff. As an also fan of grindy games and stuff, not necessarily a fan of grindy games, but a fan of it also, you know,
keeps you giving you something to do.
Yeah. It's not fun. Like, I don't know about you, but for me it's not fun sometimes doing a game and you just get your reward, whatever, in one mission.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, okay, so now what? I guess I'm off doing something different.
Yeah. Extraction data, so what do we do for extraction data?
Get to the end and hopefully it just pops.
Hopefully. I mean, a little bit of me's thinking, oh, it'd be really cool if we just had to do this once. But that's also because it's late, and a little bit of me's also like, yeah, I want to quickly
Do stuff.
Yeah.
That's not this.
Not gonna build something. I think I might break my brickheads rule in a second, but I don't know. Originally, going into the conversation, I said I would save brickheads to just be a order with something, but out of all the brickheads I was looking at, some of them I was just kind of looking at going, I don't really... I was kind of looking at the Sonic and or the Knuckles and Shadow 2-pack. I hate to say it, I was looking at the Obi-Wan and the Vader 2-pack, and I'm not really a fan of how the Obi-Wan looks. It's kind of like when I was buying Funkos, I wasn't a fan of sometimes the non-masked characters because they just kind of look like, you know, people.
Yep.
You could probably take the Obi-Wan one, put it next to a bunch of people, and a lot of people would probably look at you and be like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
So I was kind of eyeing the Sonic and Shadow one, or the Knuckles and Shadow, because those were two of my more, not necessarily two of my more favorite Sonic-y characters, but two more interesting Sonic-y characters. But then I also feel like they're kind of weird characters to have. Kind of like, you know, if you're gonna get something Sonic, you'd want, you know, Sonic. He's kind of more, he's not obscure.
Yeah.
He's not as obscure as like Shadow and Knuckles. I mean, Knuckles isn't as obscure as Shadow, but still. So I was just kind of like, I might end up just grabbing those ones. The other thing is that the car I was looking at to get, I'm still kind of semi on the fence with, so it's just kind of like I don't know yet. But hey, you know, there's always that. There's also other things that I could have been putting or building together that I just haven't. Now I have the time, so I mean, it could be starting some of that or watching another movie. I could be seeing if a copy of Beetlejuice is out yet, which probably is not the case. So that's until later. You know what movie I want to see?
What?
The Substance.
Never even heard of that one.
I keep seeing the ads for it on YouTube, and it looks like it's a trippy movie. It's like some... I don't fully understand the plot or the story because of how the ads are, but I think it's like this actress who's like either feeling washed up or not getting a lot of work comes across something that's supposed to make her feel better, and it kind of does by transforming her into like a younger actress, but you know, monkey's paw, genie's bottle kind of situation where things don't end up going smooth. It looks kind of interesting. That or go on a VHS rewatch, because I haven't really watched the new ones and I haven't seen the old ones in quite a long time.
I don't think I've watched any of them, to be honest.
So I'm gonna always say this.
Anthology thing, are they?
They're anthology. The word is anthology. So they're clippets of small little videos.
That's maybe why I haven't watched them, because I'm not in the mood for it.
I've always said anthology are just hit or miss. Well, that's the thing. Anthology is always hit or miss. And one of the things with anthology is that you will either like a majority of what they have to offer, or you will not like a majority of what they have to offer. And that, to me, that's also like, how do you really rate a movie like that? Like, if there's five clips in this one movie, and you dislike 4 of the 3, or 4 of the 5, or 3 of the 5, I mean, you dislike 3 of the 5, but you like 2 of the 5, does that mean that you like the movie? Do you not like the movie? Are you ever going to rewatch the movie because only 2 of the clips you liked?
Or are you just going to watch, like, from a mental note, but area,
and then just never...
watch
like, don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of anthologies, I've liked some of them, like, I liked ABC's of Death, I believe it was.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever rewatch it, and maybe my opinion will change. Like I've always said, your opinion on movies can and potentially change. But, you know, at the same time, you know, I don't know, anthologies are always just weird to me, and a lot of the times I'll actually even refuse not to watch an anthology. They have less time to really get you into the story.
If something happens to the characters because of that, you don't really care as much because you don't really have that much time with the characters.
And sometimes they will be very intriguing, but even though they're very intriguing, because they're so short, you just left kind of underwhelmed. You left going like, yo, this was cool, but it's over. That being said, the VHS first one wasn't too bad. The thing is, a shout out to another channel, Dead Meat did like a little VHS thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching the past couple Dead Meat videos, not like a shame of thing saying that, I've been watching them a lot just to kind of see what the end of, like what the next week video is. Because at the end of every Dead Meat video, or at the end of every kill count, they do like a, this is what next week's kill count's gonna be. Yeah. And I've used the kill counts on a few times to really gauge or get interest for some movies. Like, there's a movie called The Influencer. I haven't seen it yet. They did a kill count on it. I didn't watch the full kill count, but it did give me a better idea of what the movie is, and it's actually made me a little intrigued to actually want to watch the movie. The same with, yeah, I don't really, sometimes, you know, you want to watch a movie, but you don't really want, yeah, you want to know what it is.
Yeah.
It's like Lisa Frankenstein. I've come across it a few times to purchase, and I've kind of debated on what exactly it was. Like, I watched a trailer for it, and I was like, I don't know. But then I watched the Dead Meat thing on it, like the kill count on it, and I was like, yeah, you know, at some point I'm going to actually, I'll grab it. If I see it go for on a streaming site, or if I see it go for sale, I might grab it.
Oh, fuck.
So, like, I appreciate that that's something Dead Meat kind of does a lot. But I won't lie, I wasn't super a fan of their VHS one. That was not so much any other reason than it's just I felt like they talked a little bit too much about the movie being kind of a little pervy and rapey. I mean, I understood and I completely agree with what they were talking about. It's just they brought it up for every single segment a little bit more than I think it needed to be. Like, sometimes you can just kind of get everything out of the way with a PSA at the beginning or a PSA at the end. But when you start kind of really beating it with a hammer, it can feel like, okay, you're pushing it maybe just a little too much. That was my only issue. But it still made me go like, hey, I haven't seen this movie in such a while that...
Also relates to special type ammo.
Pulse rifle and something.
Yeah,
I have it all. I try and always have something for everything. Only when we're doing these. If I know what we're doing doesn't have champions, then I'm not too worried. If it's got champions, then hit him faster. If you got supers or anything, hit him now.
As soon as he teleported over here, I used my super, and now he's dead.
I've been on his feet the whole time. Did they ever fix these?
To the Vex is
Fix what?
dangerous endeavor. The Vex's greatest weakness
Please.
is their homogeneity. Their singular mind responds predictably.
Oh?
Blind spots and limiting
Rapidly.
power,
Oh my god,
much as
you
the
gotta be kidding
sword
me.
logic
They did
limits
fix
the mind.
these.
But now, thanks to the conductor, the Vex may gain versatility in thought and action. They could soon
These were like the
adapt
only
and
ones
respond.
where you didn't actually get to
So
see
too
other
must
people
we.
at the end, so you couldn't give them the vote. I'm trying to see what the
okay.
next mission is. Vex to acquire large samplings. Yeah.
Call it, or
What time is it?
10 to 15.
What time is the video at? I'm debating on call it. Rapidly defeat Vex is gonna annoy me a little bit here.
So then call it and then do it some other time. Then
Yeah,
it's less
might
late.
when I can figure it out. Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's more or less I need to figure out what's gonna be the best way to rapidly defeat Vex.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you know what? I think for now we'll come back to this. We're gonna be a little bit behind on the week one, but week one of Act 3. But hey, next time we play this, hopefully we can knock that out.
Yep.
Till next time.